Have you ever felt the need to prove yourself? To impress others with words or actions, only to feel empty afterward? Let me tell you a secret. True greatness doesn't shout. It whispers. The most impressive people aren't the loudest in the room. They're the calm, steady souls who carry a quiet power. Today, I'll share with you 5 Stoic ways to impress people, not with tricks or superficial charm, but with unshakable inner strength. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll walk away with timeless principles that can transform how people perceive you and how you perceive yourself. Number 1. Master the art of silence. Silence is the language of the wise. Imagine this. You're in a heated argument. The other person raises their voice, accusing you unfairly. Your heart races, and every fiber of your being wants to shout back. But instead, you pause. You take a breath. You respond calmly, or not at all. This is the power of silence. Let me share a raw example. There was a young man, Daniel, who worked in a high-pressure office. His boss constantly criticized him in front of others. One day, after a particularly harsh comment, Daniel felt the sting of humiliation. But instead of retaliating, he listened. He nodded. Later, he approached his boss privately and asked, "How can I improve?" The boss was stunned. Over time, Daniel's silence and willingness to grow earned him respect, not just from his boss, but from his entire team. Silence, when paired with action, can be your greatest ally. Resist the urge to react impulsively. Silence is not weakness, it's strength under control. Second practice. Genuine kindness. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Think of the last time someone showed you genuine kindness. Maybe they held the door for you or offered a kind word on a rough day. Now imagine being that person for others. A story comes to mind. A woman named Lila was struggling as a single mother. One cold morning, she boarded a bus with her young daughter. She didn't have enough money for the full fare. Embarrassed, she began apologizing to the driver. Before she could step off the bus, an older man in the back quietly handed over the difference. He didn't say a word, but his small act changed her day and her outlook on life. Kindness isn't about grand gestures. It's about being present, seeing someone's pain, and offering what you can. People are impressed not by what you own, but by the size of your heart. 3. Embrace simplicity. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. In a world obsessed with showing off, simplicity stands out. It's not about dressing poorly or avoiding success. It's about letting your character speak louder than your possessions. Here's a raw example. James was a man of wealth, but you'd never know it. He wore simple clothes, drove an old car, and spent his free time volunteering at a local shelter. When asked why he didn't enjoy his money, he replied, "I enjoy it by living simply. I don't need more to prove my worth." His humility impressed everyone around him. They saw a man who wasn't defined by what he had, but by who he was. Simplicity is powerful because it reflects confidence. It shows you don't need to impress anyone. You already know your value. 4. Control your emotions. He who controls his emotions controls his destiny. Life will throw challenges at you. Disappointments, betrayals, losses. How you respond defines who you are. Take the story of Mia. She was overlooked for a promotion she'd worked years for. Instead of reacting out of anger, she took a day to process her emotions. She journaled her thoughts, meditated, and asked herself, "What can I learn from this?" A week later, she approached her manager, not with accusations, but with a plan for how she could add more value to the team. The manager was so impressed by her composure that she was given a special project, which eventually led to a better opportunity than the one she initially wanted. Emotional control is rare. When you master it, you inspire respect and admiration. 5. Live with integrity. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Nothing impresses people more than someone who stands by their values, even when it's hard. Integrity isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. A powerful story is of a young athlete, Aaron, who was offered a chance to cheat during a major competition. The pressure was immense, his future was on the line. But Aaron refused. He chose honesty over victory. Though he didn't win the medal, he won something far greater, the respect of everyone who knew him. Integrity is magnetic. People may not always agree with you, but they'll admire your courage to stay true to yourself. Integrity is the foundation of trust. Without it, nothing else matters. Impressing people isn't about showing off or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about embodying virtues that stand the test of time: silence, kindness, simplicity, emotional control, and integrity. These principles are not just tools to impress others, they're keys to living a fulfilling life. So ask yourself, which of these will you start practicing today? Will you choose silence over conflict, kindness over indifference, integrity over shortcuts? If this message resonates with you, hit that like button. Share this video with someone who needs a reminder of their inner strength. And don't forget to subscribe to Stoic Gallery for more powerful insights to help you live a life of purpose and meaning. Together, let's inspire a world of quiet strength.